Paul, at Brown and Holmes, you are a complete solutions provider. Now, what does this entail from the very beginning?
One of our sales guys would normally pick up an inquiry from a customer. That inquiry come back into the office. A team of quote engineers, design engineers get together, look at the application, look at what's involved, what's required, and then put a quote together. The quote, excuse me, would be a detailed quote as regards we've already created a concept design in our own minds. If we're lucky enough for that to be then become an order, we would take that quote and develop it fully into concept designs using the 3D CAD software we have.
Now, in regards to design, how imperative is the design department here at Brown and Holmes? How many people work in your design department, and what kind of fixtures do you design?
We have 9 design engineers on site, working of various software packages. It's important because we feel we're unique in offering such a large design and manufacture capability. The design guys are senior, there's some middle design guys, and we have trainees as well, because it's important we feel to keep rolling it through.
You mentioned you have 3 software packages. Now, why do you have 3 software packages, and what are they?
Well, the packages we have are SolidWorks, Autodesk Inventor, and Siemens NX. They can be customer driven, and each package holds different capabilities. The NX side of the business is specifically driven by some of the leading aerospace people and the power generation. And the SolidWorks and the Inventor, it's classed as more middle range modelers, but that gives us different opportunities to use different resources if we have to pull subcontract work, subcontract designers in and out of the business. You find that they're normally at that level.
So it gives you a lot of flexibility there. Now, the design department sounds like you've got all bases covered. Now, you don't only design here at Brown and Holmes, you actually manufacture, which I suppose is quite beneficial to have a manufacturing facility.
Oh yeah, for sure. It stops this I don't know, this conflict you can get sometimes where if it's been designed by somebody and then manufactured by somebody else, where does the liability or the risk stop? Obviously, carrying the design and manufacture ourselves, we can work through it. Any problems that occur on the shop floor, we're straight up into the design office where we can have a look at what problems, issues, and put it right at source, if you like.
So you have full control, and I would imagine as well that from a cost perspective, you're taking a bit of cost out of the job.
Yes, I would more look at the fact that we can put drawings on the shop floor that our machinists are used to. They're comfortable with the quality, and cost. Yes, I would say yes. Cost obviously comes into it, but a design can take twice as long. But if we put in drawings on the shop floor that are readable and of good quality, then you get that back in the manufacturing time.
I think also, really, it's probably a bad question from me, but when you're talking about solutions, you know, how can you put a cost on a solution? You know, you're designing and manufacturing solutions that you can't, you know, one-offs, aren't they?
They are, yeah. It's normally down to experience, a lot of it. Certain principles always remain, no matter what you do on fixtures, but it's just normally the component that changes and the method of holding it or orientating it that differs. Yeah, it's high risk. It's high risk, and that demands that you have to have the best people about you.
And can you give me any examples of a specialised fixture, and also the kind of customers and companies that these kind of fixtures go into?
Yeah, the fixtures go through all sectors, to be honest. Aerospace, automotive, power generation, medical, the machine tool suppliers. We do turnkeys, or we supply fixtures for these people. And yeah, we'd like to think the fact that any solution we offer gives a benefit of some description, whatever that description would be, whether it's efficiencies, cost savings, time savings, or ultimately giving a quality product.
I think you've just touched on something there. You're doing a lot of work for the machine tool dealers. Now, there's been a big step up really in regards to turnkey packages. So have you found yourselves being a lot busier over the years due to maybe a lack of skill and hence you're designing specialised dedicated fixtures?
Yeah, and that's where the business, we've took the opportunity to grow the business in that route as well. Now we can, instead of just doing a fixture that does the machining, we can do the mechanical handling, we can do the automation, we can do the offloads, the loads, the offloads, the power packs, the automation that integrates with the machine tool builders. So hopefully we become a one-stop shop where everything can be done under one roof, and we offer that as a service to the customer.
The automation is something new to Brown and Holmes, which we're going to look at in a bit more detail. And once the solution has been complete, you obviously offer the support that goes along with that. And what does that entail?
Yeah, well, through the whole process, there's a series of gateways where we're always involving the customer, and there's certain stages that we can't progress to other stages without the customer's agreement, buy-off, and so forth. But yeah, ultimately, at the end of the day, we, as much as we can prove out a fixture here at Brown and Holmes or a solution at Brown and Holmes, until it's working and on site and doing what it was meant to do, you'll never know whether you've got it 100% correct to start with. But we're as much judged on our response if things don't go quite well, and yeah, well, I think to be fair, we're pretty good at that, and it can be all over the world basically. Our fixtures are far and wide nowadays, and we can be on a plane to Scandinavia, to Singapore, as much as we can be on the road up to the north or the south.
Paul, thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.